So today we're going to be playing the STII. Now this is a tank that I never really featured because I didn't have it, and once everything went on sale, where it was 15% off all tier 10s, I went and bought it. So here we are now. We are going to be using hardening, turbo, and vents, because this gets more than good enough dispersion for the soft stats, so you don't really need stab, although we will be switching up the equipment and playing with 3 different configs. Okay, so for our first game, we're on Prokhorovka. Now, is there artillery? Yes, there is one artillery. Do we have any light tanks? They have a manticore. We have a manticore. I mean, that's not actually too bad. As you can see, dispersion-wise, more than good enough. You don't really need stab on this vehicle. You're not really going to be feeling like you're missing out if you're not using stab. But okay, so we have Manticore Barask fighting to try and spot people, which is lovely. I mean, if I was the Barask, I'll just let the Manticore go and spot, and then if he dies, then he can go and spot, because the Manticore will be better at spotting than the Barask. If this guy dies, though, this is going to be very, very good. Will we be able to get a shot off? No. There's a phase 1. We need to be a little bit careful on turning our turret like that, though. I mean, if the Manticore dies, then I can play, but until he dies, I'm not going to stay here. He is playing like an absolute idiot. Let's move over this way to get out of the way of people that are going to be sniping on the hill of death that they have. Instead, we'll just play around here, because we should be able to get some shots on people that are on the hill. And also be able to spot and shoot the 60 TP and friends as well. This thing did get buffed in the armor, so now only the real weak spot is this little cupola here. So it should be okay. What is that Manticore doing? Not gonna lie, if I was on the enemy team and my Manticore just done that, I'd be quite annoyed. Also, for some reason, this map in this position makes the shadows really dark. But only on the tanks. You see how normal shadows are? You see how normal bushes are? The tank, very dark. I don't know why. It's a feature, not a bug. Shut up. Oh. Well, I mean... Oh. It would be nice if this 60 TP could get shot from the hill. However, we only have a WZ-120 which has, what, 3 degrees of gun depression or something? And then a mule. Should we double shot? I kind of want to double shot the bush up there. Could be quite funny. Well, if there was someone up there, there was. We didn't hit him though. Let's just aim for 4 years. No. I can't remember if, when I point the gun up, if it exposes a weak spot or not. But I mean, it's probably better to point the gun up and just try to block that cupola as much as we can. Oh, hello. Well, I'm going to go to heat now because we're going to need it for these people. What's the heat pen on this? We have 258 standard and then 310 heat, which is by no means insane. And all artillery is done is shoot me. It's great. I love doing 400 and them doing 458 with stun. It's pretty good. I mean, I should actually be able to go this side now because we've taken over quite a substantial amount of that. And if anyone does shoot me from the right hand side, they should get spotted by the Manticore. I don't know if my heat round will go through this. There's some obstacles that heat will go through, then some that just won't. It doesn't make any sense to me either. Okay, it does go through. It actually not only goes through, but ignores the Ah, yes. Thank you, artillery. Yes. Very fun. Now, 60 TP is actually moved. Okay. Well, I can go back over this side then. We can intuition back to AP as well. I know we're not going to have it for the next shell. But I'm not going to need heat for the Jagdpanzer. Shot a little bit early because, well, he's going to run away otherwise, so... If I had waited for the shell to load, it probably wouldn't have got the shot in. We should be able to just peek up here and have a little look. Can't see anyone though. Oh, hello. Oh, man. Ugh. Can the WZ shoot that? Oh, there's also a Udas up there, which is not good. Oh, well, he's dead because he's really enjoying artillery. Just as much as I am, to be honest. I'm sure he is loving life. Yep. I mean, what we should be able to do is just poke up like this. And be able to spot people, right? Put one blind into the Ashen Rex. One into him. I don't know whether or not we hit the Ashen Rex, mind you, but... The 60 TP is moving. Yes. Hello, artillery. Very cool. I need to back off, because the 60 TP is coming for us. Imagine this game without artillery. It'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? Now, we only have one AP shell left. So, we're just going to reload it. We're going to reload it. We'll get back the second shell. Manticore will spot that EU does if he peeks over. Lots of shots just hitting the floor right now. Lots of shots just hitting the floor. What on earth is happening here? Oh, there's also the PTK. Yep. Just try and turn to get as much armor facing them as we can. This guy will kill me anyway. One more in before we inevitably die. No. And I need to turn to the PTK though. I don't get the second shot off. Oh man. I don't know. My team was quite happy just to sit here. Like, not even push. Like, they didn't even bother trying to go down here. To be honest, in the end, both of the light tanks were just as clueless as each other by the looks of things. Because boring as it is, all the Manti really had to do was just sit in one of these bushes. And then anybody that pushes down here, they die. I don't know, at one point he was behind me, wasn't he? Like, he was back here. Man, if you're going to be spotting over here, just sit in one of these bushes or something. Like, you'll then spot everything. Although, because of this Barras sitting there doing nothing, as I just said, he's actually spotted quite a fair amount. Along with this Udas. Well, he did spot a fair amount. Didn't spot what killed him, but... Oh, we actually got 4.1k out of that. What did we hit blind? We hit the Udas? No, we killed the Udas with double shot. Oh, we hit this guy blind, didn't we? Oh, yeah. Not bad. I mean, Artie doesn't do damage, so it's fine. This guy got 2,000, which is basically nearly all on me, which was pretty good. Anyway, let's now switch this up. We'll remove the HP. We'll put on this thing. I don't know why I even bother switching these around. These do absolutely nothing for the order, but they just look better. Okay, so we are now on Live Oaks. Let's go to the left. What is that camo? Is that that's the light colour wooden camo? Interesting. So yeah, as you can see, with stab, there's honestly not that much difference, but yeah, it makes it a bit nicer to play, I guess, but yeah, you don't really need it. We're going to go to the left-hand side. We'll go hold down and just see what we can get done. Okay, so we have positions that they have occupied. I'm going to knock down this tree, because once you knock down this tree, you can actually get a really, really nice camo spot going on here. You knock this forwards, like so. And that gives a little bit extra camo. And then once they peek up, you should be able to get some easy shots on them. As long as they peek up, that is. Which is looking like it's not going to happen. So let's see what's over here. Very nice. I will actually wait for that second shell to come back. I would like to push over this, but at the same time, if that 140 dies all of a sudden, we're not in such a great position. It might honestly be better if I just wait here for a sec. We're also spotting a Type 68. Okay. I better get a shot on this guy in a sec. See if that hit later. Should be able to push up now. Everyone's dying, so might actually be able to shoot this Leo. Oh, he's not having fun. That guy did not have fun. He's received 3 shots in that game. Oh dear. Oh, but that's the rear of his tank game. What do you mean? Let's try that again. We'll try it again. Hopefully that one went in. I mean, we now just need to continue pushing. Patton, what are you doing? This gun really does like just to miss sometimes. I don't really understand it. I'm just going to push. I need to push over this way. Otherwise, the game is over. We're getting nothing else out of this. Yeah, this gun, what I've discovered with this gun is it's very temperamental. There's some shots that it'll just hit. There's other shots that it just doesn't want to hit. It'll just miss. For no reason. It'll hit the ground, it'll just go low, go high. It doesn't matter where it goes, it just doesn't want to hit the target. It's on the move, but yeah. What health is the AMX on? 2,200, but we haven't actually seen him. Well, that AMX is definitely not on 2,200, is he? See what I mean? Like, that shot goes in, but then the shot that... Well, those other shots just did nothing. It's really weird. It's one of the most inconsistent guns I've ever played. Hopefully this guy goes up a bit more. Oh look, we hit that now. What? Okay, well, hopefully we get 1 or 2 blind shots in there. But, yeah, 15 to 6, I mean, the enemy were useless. So, yes, we do get 1 blind in. We got the 1 blind on that Type 68 finally. We get no blinds on the Skoda, unfortunately. Apply. Let's now take... what would another loadout be? I mean, I suppose you can get rid of the turbo. And you could go with hardening and see what this is like. Because you do get pretty decent hit points. And obviously with the field mods, you can get up to 2,900. Which is very, very nice. Plus you can buff the internal modules, which is what I'd recommend. And then by the time that you get all the field mods, you're looking pretty good. Like, that is a pretty decent, you know, top speed of 42, even without a turbo. Obviously with a turbo, I believe that goes to 47. So, yeah, overall, with all the field mods, this tank looks pretty decent. Let's play a game of this. Well, we are now on Ruinberg, and this is a tested map, so this does mean that we can maybe get the playable version of this map. A little bit. Man, the map's so much better when all of this gets destroyed in the middle. Like the 2-3 line gets removed. And you can actually play. The map becomes so much nicer. But at the same time, the normal map isn't that bad. So it's just a little bit boring to play. Is the only problem. But I mean, without turbo, I feel like this tank is fine. You can probably, to be honest, this is probably what I'd recommend to people to use. Without the turbo. For just, you know, the average player. Because some people will... If you don't mind, you know, going without the stabs, then obviously the first one is the best. But if you do feel like you want the stabs, then I don't know how we bounced that. Well, the first one went through, but then the next one didn't. Why am I being pushed out? Oh my god, man. Well, I'll hopefully be able to play in a second. Maybe. Thank you, E3. I very much appreciate you. Let's continue playing the game now. And I'll try and make sure that I don't block the E3, since he did just help me out. We're going to need to go to heat for this. The reason being, the Conqueror, the Super Conch, when you fire heat at it, is super nice to pen with the cupola. But without heat, very annoying to pen. I got the E3 fire. See, chat? Chat? I mean, God, I've been so used to streaming. If you're nice to people, if people are nice to you, be nice in return. I'm gonna take 1 or 2 from these two, which is fine. Okay, I'll take 3, which is not ideal, but whatever. How does that not pen? Okay. Some interesting shots going on now. This guy's gun. Oh man. Okay, well this is over. I didn't realise how bad the scoreline was. Can't even pen him. Yeah. Well, if you don't get a turbo win, you get a turbo loss. Welcome to World of Tanks in 2024. Well, I mean, this guy is very friendly. I wonder why he has 46% wins. At least the E3 was nice. Well, we'll play one more game because that was useless. Okay, so, for our fourth and final game, we are on Mountain Pass. Now, we're going to go down to the right-hand side because there's... I mean, it's kind of pointless going the ice roads now because it's just useless. You can't push once you win. And from this side, it's also just much worse to play than the opposite side. I mean, this map in general isn't nice to play, to be honest. It's not a good map. Like, they somehow made it worse with the update. I mean, at least we have an update to the update coming. Yeah. We'll have to see how that goes. This 430 pushed up very far. I was going to go to where that Progetto is, but I'm going to go and help this 430 out, I think. They have an AMX M4 at the back as well as a BZ. But we should be able to hopefully clear this up. And make sure not to block this guy as well. Oh, BZ. 1 second. Rebalance time. Goodbye, Mr. BZ. Are you enjoying your tank? Let's now push forwards to... I can go hold down here, which is fine. We're gonna load we're gonna need to load heat here, and okay, we're dead here. We're actually gonna die here now. I got baited by my team once again because I thought my team were with me, but they're not. I need to bounce this guy. Nope. Man, I keep getting baited by my team, thinking that we're going to push in and we're going to kill everything, and then, like, I have the 430 that has pushed all the way up here. Why? Like, this keeps happening to me. I push in to try and help my team, and then they just die. And then I'm alone. Well, it's another turbo loss. Wonderful. Well, there you go. Don't help your team out. Pro tip. Anyway, that's the ST2. Apart from the teams, the tank is great. If you want to watch another video, you can click on the screen now. If not, I'll see you all in the next one.